Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A recent report in USA Today suggests that OMB and OIRA are holding up the progress on federal assessment of human health effects in drinking water, exposure to PFAS in this article. So, Mr. Chairman, if I may, I'd like to introduce this article into the record, please.
Without objection.
Thank you. This project is especially important for Michiganders because of the townships of Parchment and Cooper, as well as North Kent County. All of them are dealing with very significant PFAS contamination, and they were selected to participate in the study, and the results will inform efforts to address drinking water contamination, not just in Michigan, but contamination all across the country. So I'm concerned that OMB and OIRA are the agency's non-transparent review has unnecessarily delayed this study. So my question to you, Mr. Ray, is when the Centers of Disease Control resubmits the study, will you commit, if confirmed, to an expedited review so that we can quickly move forward and give the urgency that the PFAS contamination crisis deserves?
Senator, certainly, if confirmed, I would certainly be happy to do that. Yes.
So you will be committed, and we'll be able to reach out to you and get your full support.
Well, Senator, when anything is submitted to OMB for review, when I was acting administrator, I tried to ensure that there was a thorough but expeditious process. That if there was certainly if there was a public health need for a particular regulatory item to move forward quickly, that it moved forward quickly, consistent with a thorough review. Absolutely.
I fought for provisions in the annual defense bill to require the EPA to issue drinking water standards for PFAS. And yesterday, the White House received EPA's proposed regulatory determination for review, which the agency needs to issue before finalizing clean drinking water standards. So another question about commitment here. Mr. Ray, will you commit to an expedited review of this proposal given the immediate need to address PFAS contamination as similar to the first question?
Again, Senator, if I am confirmed, I would commit to an appropriately expedited review of that regulation consistent with a thorough review.
Earlier this year, I sent a letter asking for information about EPA's groundwater cleanup guidelines for PFAS, which are critical to helping federal agencies make the cleanup decisions for the contamination. This issue impacts not just once again, I'm repeating myself over and over again, but this is really very important. This impacts the health of millions of Americans, including Michiganders, but folks all across the country. Will you commit to providing the committee with the documents that I requested in that letter earlier this year, if confirmed?
Senator, I have turned that request over to the Office of Management and Budget's Office of General Counsel. They are the point of contact for document requests, and I believe they are working with committee staff on that request.
You'll make sure they're working in an expeditious manner?
I'm happy to commit to check in with them on that, yes.
You've heard we have issues with that. This is kind of an ongoing thing that has become very frustrating to our committee and our ability to provide the oversight that we need to provide.
Thank you, Senator. I'm happy to check in with them.